Okay, so just a quick follow-up to my left extruder head having filament miss the extruder. During the loading process, the filament was coming out. The extruder is normally here and normally here. So there was a gap right here, and I could see a big clear gap. And when the filament would come down, it would come out through this hole into the print area. And I'm like, that cannot be right. There's something not right. I didn't know what this mechanism was, and it was in the up position, and it was stuck in the up position. I had no idea that there was something in there that was doing this on just this one side and not this side. So anyway, between bamboo support, and I saw a guy take his entire H2D apart, and about halfway through his video, he showed how to take this plate off and how to take this plate off. But this is really what I was after, and that mechanism in there. I did have somebody comment that said the screw is stuck in the up position. Well, I didn't know what the screw in the up position was, but somebody knew that this assembly was kind of spring-loaded and that screw was stuck up like that. So you could clearly see that screw was up on the top of that slot, and it should be down here. So that's what the problem was. I saw in that video how to take this apart. So I take these 3 screws out, take this plate off, and I think it helps to push the cutter levers in while you're pulling this plate out, and then this will come out, and it's stuck in there a little bit. And then once I got it out, I could clearly see that this was stuck in the up position, and there was a little bit of filament on the top of that plastic block, and it was really sticky gummy for some reason. But I just worked it up and down a little bit when I had this out, and a couple pieces of filament came out. It was white. I've been doing some white ABS, and that kind of fell out, and then I pushed it a little bit more, and all of a sudden it was free. It just cleared up, and now it's 100% the way it should be. So I put it back, put the plate back on. There's little cutter arms in here. When you take this apart, make sure you pay attention to which way those cutter plates are inside this assembly. You can flip them upside down, but make sure you know which way they go. There's 2 of them, one over here for the right extruder and one over here for the left extruder, the left filament, right filament. And so just pay attention when you put that back together. And again, even when you put it back in, I think having the levers pressed in at some point during that assembly does help. So that was the whole problem. That left extruder has this spring-loaded mechanism. The right one does not have one of these. And when that moves up or down, because this one doesn't move, it's stationary. This one moves up and down. It has this spring-loaded mechanism, and that was just blocked. So that's why my filament was coming out. So I am excited to use that left extruder head now. So there you go, guys. It's just intimidating the first couple weeks that you have your printer and you're not sure what you can take apart, and you obviously don't want to be breaking anything. So I'm just a little overly careful to try and, not have to take anything apart, and it can be intimidating. But once you do it, now I'm more confident. I know how this mechanism all goes together, what happens inside it. So yep, that was my problem, and problem fixed. Thanks for watching, guys.
Where's your trash?